Hi guys, Lynn Shaw here of Two Girls and a Book, and welcome to my channel. Today we are wrapping up the October Spooktacular reads, and I am super excited to share some great books and interviews with you guys. So quickly diving right in, of course we cannot talk about October, Halloween, Spooktacular thrilling reads without talking about the Queen of Horror, dun, 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 Kelly Martin. I absolutely love Kelly Martin. If you check down below in the description, you will find a link to a recent interview that I did with Miss Kelly on my Fangirl Thursday event. Definitely check that out. If you are a fan of haunted houses, ghost stories, jump scares, television shows like The Supernatural, and movies like The Conjuring, then Kelly Martin is definitely an author that you want to check out. Trinity Row is a fantastic book, and it's an award-winning book from the Once Upon a Book Festival this year. So make sure you check that out. It is available on Amazon as well as other major retailers. Now, moving right along, if the not so spooky is what you prefer, then definitely check out Deep in the Hollow, which is the first book in the series from Brandy Nicole. This book is actually based on an urban legend in Arkansas. So, not really sure if that makes it a little more creepier for you since you're going into it knowing that it's actually based on some true events or not. But I have to say I really enjoyed this installment from Brandy, and I was also able to interview her this month. So again, check down below for a link to my interview with her as we discuss this book as well. I also spoke with Elle Beaumont this month. We discussed the upcoming anthology. Well, I say upcoming, it's already out now. It came out on October the 28th. It is available at all major retailers. And it is called Something in the Shadows, and it is published with Midnight Tide Publishing. I loved this anthology. One of my favorite authors, Melanie Gilbert, is included in here, and she did a very fun and spooky take on the Headless Horseman that you definitely want to check out. It was also the first time I have read anything from Elle Beaumont, and I'm absolutely hooked. I loved it. Her story is one of those where you read through and then you reach a point and you kind of have a moment and you have to flip back to page one, start reading it all over again, and see what it was that you missed. So again, that is Something in the Shadows, and it is from Midnight Tide Publishing, and it's available at all major retailers. Now, you guys know I love audiobooks, and I was able to dive into this very spooky, twisted tale from Joe Michaels. It's called The House. One of the things I liked about this story is that it is told from the point of view of the house. I mean, how many books have you read or audiobooks have you listened to where the house is telling its story? The horrors that have happened in this poor home. I mean, you hear people use the phrase all the time, if these walls could talk. If those walls could talk, and in this story they do, they would tell you the unrelenting horrors, the murder, and the abuse that they have seen. This collection of stories is not for the faint of heart, but it was really spooky, and I certainly did enjoy it. Joe Michaels is a very interesting writer, so definitely check her out as well. And sorry, my cover was hiding from me back there. Last but not least, we have Lost Souls by Danielle Lazzarato. And this is another one that I enjoyed from Audible as well. One of the things I liked about it is the narrator, Madison Sawyer, is a young narrator herself. So doing a YA horror was a perfect fit for her. And I think that that really lent something to the story when it brought it from the pages. Lost Souls is a collection of short stories about a murder house. I could definitely see this being made into a movie if you like stories like Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer, that kind of thing. It sort of had that vibe to it a little bit. So again, another fantastic spooktacular read. That wraps up all of the stories that I have for you guys for this month. I appreciate you for popping in and checking them out. Be sure to stroll down below, look in the description, and you will find a link to my blog. And you will see links to all of the author interviews that I had, as well as review links to these books and buy links to these books and audiobooks as well. If you like what you saw in this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I post new videos, make sure you hit that bell as well. If you are watching this on Facebook, again, you can subscribe to catch my live videos by hitting the bell whenever you see a video rolling. Thank you guys so much for joining me and have a great weekend.